This week, we look forward to the taste of Beaufort. Students from Beaufort Academy for Career Excellence are making state headlines, and Candace Glover is still the talk of the town. We'll bring you the latest details. Those stories and much more. Keep watching Beaufort. Your news starts now. Thanks for joining us for the Beaufort News. I'm Jessa Jeremiah, and here are your local headlines. Candace Glover was in the official bottom two last week, but that hasn't stopped Beaufort from showing support. American Idol viewing parties are being held at Beaufort homes and local establishments to help rally some extra votes for Candace.
You know, Candace Glover is just killing it on American Idol, and we're all so proud of her. And it's really nice when the community can get together like this.
Candace Glover makes the top three. I'm going to make a 3-foot tall cake with Candace Glover's face hand drawn on it and a gold microphone. And it's just fun, and the community coming out to support one of our locals.
An 8th grade student at Hardyville-Ridgeland Middle School recently received a national award for his artwork. Aubrey Washington won the award for his work as part of a poster coloring contest held by the South Carolina Regional Housing Authority. He won National Honorable Mention in the contest, as well as first place in his division. All in all, there were 12 winners and 12 honorable mentions named as a result of the contest. Students in a sociology class on intimacy and violence at the University of South Carolina Beaufort conducted the first annual Domestic and Sexual Violence Symposium last week. In the first of several events, students and members of the community were invited to design and create t-shirts to honor survivors of domestic and sexual abuse. The t-shirts were then displayed on a laundry clothesline to symbolize and commemorate the survivors of such abuse. Such clothesline projects originated on Cape Cod in 1990. Almost 50% of the day program consumers at Disabilities and Special Needs are now gainfully employed as a result of a cleaning contract between them and Beaufort County. These consumers are currently employed by Goodwill and several of the Parks and Leisure Service buildings around Beaufort County. This opportunity allows these adults to earn their own money and gives them an added sense of accomplishment in the community. About 700 elementary, middle school, and high school students visited Battery Creek High School recently to learn more about the school's growing programs. Students received hands-on instruction on aviation courses as well as STEM courses. Students toured the Battery Creek Aviation and Engineering Facility. Battery Creek Aviation and STEM Day, sponsored by the high school, was initiated to celebrate the Freedom Foundation as well as the U.S. Marine Corps. Late spring brings the annual Colleton County Rice Festival and 5K Run, which took place over the weekend. Held in downtown Walterboro, the 3-day event features arts, crafts, food, fireworks, music, and even a dog show. In honor of the festival, the annual Rice Festival Parade was held in addition to the 5K Run and Walk. A mile fun run also took place, providing fun for the whole family. And here's what's happening around the state. 6 students from Beaufort Academy for Career Excellence, or ACE, earned top honors at the annual South Carolina Skills USA State Conference recently. Skills USA is an organization that works to ensure that America has a skilled workforce. Honors earned included crime scene investigation, welding, sculpture, hair care, and promotional bulletin boards. Winning students will be advancing to the national competition. A former South Carolina State University football player has died after being shot recently. According to an Edgefield County Deputy Coroner, 25-year-old Otis Matthew Key Jr. was pronounced dead at the Edgefield County Hospital early Saturday morning after an incident late Friday night. Key played defensive end and nose guard for South Carolina State from 2006 to 2009. Key died from a gunshot wound to the chest, but other details are not yet available. Columbia police are showing off barbecue, bikes, and cars in the interest of raising money for the department this weekend. Officers are holding a barbecue cook-off at the Carolina Ale House on Saturday. The day-long event also includes a car and bike show. All proceeds from the event go towards buying ballistic vests for our Columbia officers. If you'd like additional information on these headlines, you can reference the media sources you see listed on your screen. Also, you can like us on Facebook or follow us on Twitter. When we return, we have Island News here to tell you what's hot off the press, and the Chamber joins us with some news you won't want to miss, so stick around.
Low Country Real Estate is located in historic downtown Beaufort, home to one of the most attractive real estate markets in America. We've been providing high-quality service to our community for the past 24 years. Whether you're interested in buying or selling residential, resort, or commercial investment property, our professional sales staff can help you with your real estate needs. Please visit lowcountryrealestate.com for details on all available properties in Beaufort and come see how the Low Country becomes you.
Welcome back to the Beaufort News. Joining us first is Pamela Brownstein, who's here with Island News to bring us our hot off the press report. Welcome, Pamela.
Hi, Jessa.
So nice to have you. I want to first talk to you about the medicine cabinet clean out, and I want to know first, just when is this taking place? Such a great event.
Yeah, the medicine cabinet clean out will take place on Saturday, May 4th at the Public Works North facility at 142 Shanklin Road from 9 a.m. to 3 p.m. And this event is sponsored by the Beaufort County Sheriff's Office in partnership with other local and government groups.
All right, and it's such an important event. Talk to us a little bit about why this event is so important to the community.
The purpose of the event is to reach out to citizens with expired and leftover medications, including over-the-counter prescription medications, as well as vitamin and herbal supplements. So they can encourage them to bring these medications to the collection site for appropriate disposal. The concern is having these medications around can lead to unintentional poisonings, especially in children and older adults, and the improper disposal of medication can lead to soil and water contamination.
All right, absolutely. Now, I also want to talk to you about the upcoming graduations. Talk to us about when USCB and TCL's commencement ceremonies are going to be taking place.
Sure. The USCB commencement ceremony will take place this Friday, May 3rd at 6 p.m. On the Bluffton campus, and they'll be graduating their largest class with about 314 students, while the Technical College of the Low Country will take place next Friday, May 10th at 6 p.m. at the Paris Island All-Weather Facility.
All right, look forward to that. And just real quick, I know the United Way annual meeting is coming up. Is there a new CEO for the Low Country chapter?
Sure. At the United Way of the Low Country's annual meeting, they celebrated a fresh start with introduction of the new CEO, Tina Gentry, as well as highlighted other newly elected board members. And they looked at new goals coming up for the year 2013.
All right, Pamela, some great information for us. Thank you so much for that hot off the press report. That's Pamela Brownstein with Island News.
Thank you.
Joining us now from the Beaufort Regional Chamber of Commerce is Jaime Dailey-Vergara, who's here with our business report. Welcome, Jaime.
Thank you for having me.
Well, thank you for joining us. Now, Jaime, the first congressional district election is next week, so we understand that the Chamber has some important events planned with both of the candidates. Talk to us about this.
That's right, absolutely. The first congressional district seat is obviously a very important election in our community, and the Chamber is proud to host 2 meet and greets with both of the candidates. The public is invited to meet with former Governor Mark Sanford on Thursday, May 2nd at noon, and Elizabeth Colbert Bush the following day on May 3rd at noon. Both of these candidate meet and greets will be held at the Chamber office at 701 Craven Street. And we, of course, invite everyone to come out. The Chamber is offering this to really give people in this community, our members and people in this community, an opportunity to really get to know these candidates and ask important questions about issues that impact our community.
Absolutely. What a great event. And while the election is extremely important, of course, we all know that that's not the only campaign going on in Beaufort these days. A certain young lady is making news. Give us an update.
That's right, absolutely. There is a big campaign. You look around town, you'll see signs everywhere. A big campaign to support, of course, our own Candace Glover on her journey to become the next American Idol. And of course, we are hoping that she is going to be making the top 3 so we can bring her home for a big hometown visit with all the bells and whistles. And we're just asking everyone to remind everyone to vote for her on Wednesday night and help make Candace Glover our top 3, and of course to go on to become the next American Idol.
Absolutely. And now, real quick, Jaime, the Civitas Awards, I want to talk to you about this. Just give us a quick update here.
Yes, absolutely. The Chamber is accepting nominations for the 2013 Civitas Awards, which takes place in June, but we are taking nominations right now. This is an opportunity to really recognize some outstanding leaders and people in our community who really make a difference. And we're just encouraging everyone to go to our website at BeaufortChamber.org and make sure to go ahead and nominate some of those people who really make a difference in our community and make it the place that we love to live.
All right, Jaime, a business report packed full of good information. Thank you so much for joining us today. We appreciate your time. Coming up, we'll tell you why Beaufort Academy is making news, and we'll have details on USCB's 16th annual Student Art Exhibition, so stick around.
Allison Ramsey Architects believes that good design is a result of a collaborative effort between the architect, the builder, and most importantly, the client. The low country lifestyle incorporates all aspects of the home, and good design reflects the character of a family. No longer items of luxury, good design is standard. Let us help you craft a home built with everyday living in mind. Allison Ramsey Architects, creating sustainable, timeless design.
Welcome back to the Beaufort News. Joining us now is the University of South Carolina Beaufort Studio Art Professor, John Goebel. Thanks for joining us, John.
Hi.
Now, I want to talk to you about this 16th annual student exhibition, so talk to us about the student show.
The student show, this is the 16th year that we've put on the annual student show. It has been juried by the faculty in the past. This year, we actually brought in Deanna Bowdish, who owns the Gallery of Beaufort, to jury the show. We've got a great group of students that have been juried into the exhibition. The exhibition runs from April 29th until May 24th. The opening is April 29th from 5:30 to 7 p.m.
All right, great. And how many art majors are going to be in this program?
Right now we have between 50 and 60 art majors.
Wow, and I understand you have a new media arts professor coming on staff. Tell us about him and how this is going to impact the program.
Sure. Brian Glaze comes to us from Blue Ridge Community College in North Carolina, where he's department head. And he brings with him a skill set in digital media, sculpture, installation, and using found objects. And what that means for us is that we can create coursework that wraps around all those disciplines, which are a very desirable skill set.
All right, wonderful. And now I know the Sea Island Center Gallery opened this year. What exhibits have you had, and what can we expect from that gallery in the future?
Our Sea Island Center Gallery opened in 2012 with the Monumental Ideas and Miniature Books exhibit, which was an international traveling exhibit of miniature books. This year we kicked off with 2 visiting artists who interacted with our students, and we've got a full program of artists scheduled for the next year, including a faculty show starting in the spring, a visiting artist, an international traveling printmaking exhibition, as well as a gala show and perhaps even a history of photography show.
All right, wonderful. And lastly, John, if someone wants to help build the USCB Studio Arts program, how can they go about donating?
You can call 843-208-8000 and ask for the development office, and they'll make sure that they direct you to the right person.
All right, John Goebel with USCB, thank you so much for joining us.
Thanks for having me.
Joining us now is Julie Corner, who's the head of Beaufort Academy, who is here bringing us news from this school. Now, Julie, I know Beaufort Academy has a remarkable record of 100% of graduating seniors being accepted to the four-year colleges and universities. So talk to us about where you stand this year with graduation just right around the corner.
Well, we're excited again because we do have 100% college acceptance. Of our 22 seniors, we've had 68 acceptances to 34 different schools, and a few of the seniors are still holding out and not letting us know which one they've picked, but we're very, very happy for them. They've worked hard and it's a great class.
Absolutely. And I know, speaking of some good news, I know Beaufort Academy has some exciting new technology initiatives, so tell us about this.
Well, that's our big push this year. You know, every school's involved in the technological aspects of education, and we are fortunate that we are finishing our Promethean board project where every classroom, including our 4-year-olds, have Promethean boards. And we also are excited because we received a 3D printer this year, partially funded by the Beaufort Youth Initiative grant, which we applied for with our students as our spokespersons. And it was very competitive, and we did get the grant, and we were able to get a 3D printer. And that we will be featuring in Camp Make and Take.
All right, so talk to us a little bit more about the camps. Are they going to be technology based as well?
Well, the Camp Make and Take, which is, all of our camps are open to the public, are 4 one-week camps, and the students at those camps will be using software like SketchUp or Cubify, Invent, and they'll actually be creating something on the 3D printer. Our other camps, which are featured in Camp Eagle, involve things like Bricks for Kids, which is a Lego-based instructional program. We have cheerleading, we have basketball, so we have athletic and academic endeavors in those camps. And those camps are held in 3 weeks during the summer. But Camp Make and Take actually is in May and June, and we're hoping that we get a lot of our Northern Beaufort community students out to see what a 3D printer can do, which is pretty fascinating.
Absolutely, and you mentioned that they are open to the public. How can folks register for this?
Well, if you go on our website, all of our camps are on the website, and they can register right online. Now, the Camp Make and Take is free, so I hope that people will take us up on that offer, and the other camps have a small stipend with them.
All right, Julie, exciting news from Beaufort Academy. Thank you so much for your time today.
You're welcome. Thank you, Jessa.
After the break, Councilman Joe Lee returns to bring us the latest in Port Royal news, and Mark Shaffer tells us what we can look forward to at the Taste of Beaufort. That's next.
Is it time to purchase for the one-of-a-kind person in your life? Over 60 years of service distinguishes Modern Jewelers as one of South Carolina's preeminent jewelry stores.
We're proud to have been voted Beaufort's #1 jewelry store 10 years in a row. Come visit us at 807 Bay Street.
Welcome back to the Beaufort News. Joining us now is Councilman Joe Lee, who's here with our Port Royal report. Now, Joe, I know May is a big month in Port Royal. Are you ready for all these events?
Oh, we are. We look forward to May, and it's coming up on us here real fast. So we're going to start off May on Saturday, May the 4th, coming right up at 8:30 in the morning on Paris Avenue. The residents are going to get together and lay out the town for street cleanup, refuse cleanup. This, we think, is going to be a monthly event the first Saturday of every month. It's a new initiative, and we're looking forward to it.
All right, wonderful. And I know in prior weeks you've given us some great news about the jellyfish situation. Give us an update here.
Well, we did the demonstration last week of the jellyfish and the removal process, getting the jellyfish off the shrimp boat and into ice and then on a truck. So that went quite well. I think everybody's very pleased with that. And the next step may come in the next couple of weeks to do another test run. The season itself seems to be ending. The jellyfish are going north now, and so the fishing season is pretty much over.
Absolutely. And I know that the town council is, of course, planning on meeting in May. When are you meeting? And talk to us about any special things on the May agenda.
Well, we have our workshop Wednesday, May the 1st at 6:30, and that's preceded by one of a series of budget workshops at 5:30. One of the big issues this month is the discussion of the chain-free ordinance for dogs. We'll be hearing public input on that on May the 1st, and the second and final reading of that ordinance will be on May the 8th. Also, we're dealing with budget issues, so that has to be done by the end of June.
Okay, well, thank you so much for always great updates for our Port Royal report. Thank you so much, Councilman Jolie.
Thank you. Thank you for having me.
Next, we'll go to Mark Shaffer, who's here to tell us what we can expect at the Taste of Beaufort this weekend, along with other Beaufort entertainment news. Mark?
Well, thanks a lot. It's that time of year again, folks. The 14th annual Taste of Beaufort returns to the Waterfront Park this weekend. It's brought to you by Main Street Beaufort. The fun starts Friday with the Carolina Soul Band. Local restaurants show off their specialties. Wine, beer, soft drinks will be available. Saturday the 4th is the festival's popular 5K run. That's followed by the Popcorn Run for ages 7 and under. Go online for registration forms at tasteofbeaufort.com. Now, Saturday afternoon, bring the whole family down and enjoy traditional and innovative dishes brought to you by all the local restaurants, plus loads of crafts, live music, stuff for the kids, and a classic car show. For more information, call 525-6644 or visit tasteofbeaufort.com. 'Tis the season for great outdoor events, and of course there's another annual favorite coming on the 11th. The AMA Kids Beaufort Croquet Fundraiser returns to Brays Island, so it's time to start planning your period costume. AMA Kids Chairman John Huntley tells us, quote, "This event offers a perfect day for croquet and picnic lunches, and we raise money for a great cause, helping young men earn a second chance." This is the tournament's 22nd year, and it runs from 11 to 3 at Brays Island off US 17 in Sheldon. Proceeds from a silent auction will benefit the program, formerly known as the Beaufort Marine Institute. Items range from golf outings to catered dinners aboard yachts and mansions, custom jewelry to vacation getaways. Now, for more info and to offer auction items, call Dr. Mike Harris at 524-1762 or Mike Ingram at 846-3149. And finally, a gigantic new art exhibit is up at the USCB Center for the Arts. Local artist Joan Templars assembled a truly eclectic collection of works from 35 low-country artists. You'll recognize a lot of their names: Lynn Brown, Audrey Montgomery, and Eric Horan, just to name a few. The list goes on and on and on. The picture you see here is from the exhibit invitation. It's called Casting, and it is by Mary Jane Martin. The USCB Center for the Arts is open to the public, and it's free. It's open weekdays, and be sure to say hey to Bonnie and Tammy in the office as you come in and tell them Low Country Weekly sent you. And as always, pick up a free copy of Low Country Weekly and click online at lcweekly.com to get what's out and about. Back to you.
Thanks so much for joining us. I'm Jessa Jeremiah. Join us next time for your Beaufort News.